System on blast. Cops just passed. Just seen a big old ass. Boom, we back. LP channel. Bringing you clips and news and world happenings and events and just making content. We are making content. Today is Sunday, February 25th, 2024. I am your host of the afternoon. I go by Flox. Topic for today, what we're talking about. OnlyFans girl and gym bro. Gym bro confronts OnlyFans girl in the gym. Apparently, we're going to get to the video in 2 seconds, but little, let me set it up. A girl, OnlyFans girl, is apparently creating content, OnlyFans content, in a gym. She's fully clothed. She has clothes on. She's in the gym. She's doing these type of movements. I guess they're for her OnlyFans content, her OnlyFans fans. And she's in a gym, a public gym, a public/private gym. And she gets confronted with it. Well, how about this? Let's go to the video. We're going to jump straight to the video, and then we're going to talk about it after. Here it is. Ha 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 ha.
Are you pointing at me? No.
Yeah.
So that was the clip. So as you saw, the girl was approached by some dude. Apparently he had an issue with what she was doing. He realized what she was doing. He got offended. He approached her, said some words, kicked her phone. Right? Very disrespectful, I believe, personally. Depending, and then as far as like online commentary for what's going on, from what I've seen, you either got mostly people, not mostly, it's kind of down the middle, I guess. You got people defending her and you got people defending him, right? And I think that's, with our world today, there's a lot of down the middle, pick a side, that's your side, and fight for your team, fight for your people, right? Fit into that box. Me personally, I think outside of the box, I don't adhere to any ideological defaults, right? I think they're both wrong, right? And I can tell you why. I'm going to tell you why they're both wrong. First, we'll start with the dude. If he was offended, he's at the gym, he's working out, he sees something going on, he doesn't agree with it, he's offended or whatever have you. It didn't seem like he worked there, number one. So he's just a regular gym member. If he felt that concerned about it, and if he felt he was, going to be rude or try to damage her property, whatever the case, he could have got somebody that works there to handle it, tell him what's happening if he felt that strongly about it, number one. Option A, obviously, that's option A. Go tell somebody that works there what she's doing. If it's against some type of policy or whatever, let the gym handle it. Option A. Option B, if there was nobody around or he really felt like he had to say something, his approach was totally wrong, right? He didn't have to be disrespectful. He definitely didn't have to kick her phone, right? He could have been, I think when it comes to trying to talk to people in public, especially when you're offended about something, being respectful and being having neutral energy or just being mature about a situation, there's a whole lot more, de-escalating than is necessary, right? He approached her, pointing the finger at her face, saying this is what's wrong with girls, not at my gym, his gym, unless he's the owner. I can't fathom why he would say my gym, right? So his whole demeanor, everything was very hostile, very just in your face. And then obviously he kicked your phone, which is totally wrong. Don't touch people's property. That's cause for fighting, right? If he did that to a dude, I'm sure they'd be fighting or whatever. So he was wrong in that. But again, options, tell gym members, gym staff, or handle it in a way that's respectful. 1,000 ways that could have been done differently than what he did. Now, as far as her, the OnlyFans girl, OnlyFans aside, and, sex work aside, she shouldn't be doing that in a gym. in my personal belief, right? Why are you at a public place in a gym doing that type of stuff? Like he said, I agree with him when he said, do that online or do that, keep it out of the gym, right? That's a public place, right? You're doing sexual acts or inferring sexual type of things for your OnlyFans content in a public place. That's wrong, right? So that's where she was wrong. You know what I'm saying? She's not innocent in this. He's not innocent in this. A lot of times when it comes to things like this, I just don't understand how most people can't take a step outside and look at situations and see where each party can be wrong and each party could have done something better in regards to a conflict. There's always, well, I'm with the dude on this. She was totally wrong. There was nothing wrong with him kicking her phone, yada, yada, yada. Like the dude here, we could watch what he says, but he agrees with the dude and he sees no fault on the woman's side or on the dude's side, right? He was obviously very hostile, you know what I'm saying, unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, I'm the type of person to just mind my business, number one. I mind my business. If I'm at a gym and I see some shit, it has nothing to do with me. I'm not over there. I don't know that girl. I'm just gonna do my workout and get the fuck out. I don't rarely feel the need to step to somebody for any issue that's happening in public. But if I did, go get the gym. Go get the staff member. Tell them what she's doing. Get them to handle it. It's probably against some type of policy. Let the fucking gym handle it. And again, if you gotta go do it yourself, do it with some couth. Do it with some respect. Obviously, she was filming. He kicked her phone. Now you on tape. Now you on film being rude and kicking her phone. If she wanted to press charges or, sue you in civil court for phone damages or whatever, she has everything she needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you just fucked yourself.
This generation is cooked. They're done for. There are just thousands of people defending this girl for saying this is why 2024 is unsafe for women. You're filming OnlyFans content in the middle of the gym. Oh, but she was just doing a leg day warm-up. Y'all are sick. Props to this guy for knocking over her camera. You can keep that weird shit at home. And for those of you still defending her, I could care less. You're probably just a weird incel.
I mean, I don't give him props for kicking her phone. That's too much. That's way too much. And then there's a reason. I don't believe toxic masculinity exists. I think it's a made-up propaganda word. But if these are the reasons and these are the things why people have that word to describe situations like this, you know what I'm saying? I think he's just an asshole, right? I'm not going to say that's toxic masculinity. I think he's an asshole. He couldn't control his emotions. He was offended. He approached her. He was rude. And then he kicked her phone. That's not toxic masculinity. I think he's just an asshole, right? And then again, she's not innocent. This dude apparently has no problem with what the dude was doing, but she's not innocent. She should have took that shit. She shouldn't be doing that in a public place like that. Yep. So that's how I feel about it. Hey, OnlyFans girls, y'all don't got to take that shit into public. Y'all don't got to be in gyms, in restaurants. Y'all don't have to be in public places doing any of those type of things. It is sexual in nature. It is sex work, right? There may be laws against it that you could, depending what you're doing, you could get charged with some type of, lewd act in public and be charged with a sex registry or be a registered sex offender or sexual charge, whatever the case have you. Keep that shit in your house. Keep that shit in your private places where you can do that stuff. Keep it out the fucking public eye. And for the dudes, if you see some stuff like this, again, remain calm. Use couth. Be respectful. Don't fucking kick nobody's property. No, obviously don't kick no people, right? And if it's not your gym, if you're in a public place, go get the staff. Let the gym or the people that are there working, facilitating the facility, let them handle it. If it's something against policy or something illegal, you don't got to do that shit yourself, right? And if you do it yourself, you could have couth. You could be respectful. I think if he approached that situation in a much more respectful way, he probably could have broke through to the girl. She probably would have thought about what she was doing. Like, oh my God, maybe I am being outrageous doing this here. But instead, you come with the pointing finger and you kick her phone. Now she's a victim in the situation. So she's automatically right. I'm not saying she is. I'm saying in her mind, in sex work, OnlyFans girls' minds, she's automatically right because she's the victim of rudeness, maliciousness, and kicking her phone and breaking her phone, right? So when it comes to these situations, you never want to give somebody a reason to become the victim. If you come across and you're respectful and you have couth and using big words and you're kind, nobody could claim victim. Some probably will try to, and there's a lot of victims out there that love being victim, and no matter what you do, they're gonna try to claim victim. But in most cases, if you don't give them a reason to claim victim, don't give them a reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's all for today. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. We're gonna be here every day, as I've stated before. If you have any content or topics you want me to cover, please let me know. Put it in the comments, hit my DMs, follow my socials, Lucid Perspective 111 on TikTok. Instagram is just Lucid Perspective, and Lucid Perspective on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.